And also, fuck my Chungus life.
Fuck my Chungus life, my stupid Chungus life. Like, I want you guys to see my stupid Chungus life online. Can I just say that?
I love your Chungus life.
Thank you. I love your Chungus life.
Thank you.
Who they got?
I jump across the table. It takes me like 8 years to get across. I can't even I crawl.
I get turned on. I'm like, whoa.
You're like, this is kind of cool.
I love my stupid Chungus life.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Friend Crush the podcast. I'm your host as usual, Yvette, and I'm so excited you're here. Today we have an incredible guest. Her name is Lauren Cantrell. She is it Cantrell?
Cantrell.
I was like, she's sitting here right now, and we're gonna keep this in. Guys, Lauren Cantrell is literally the funniest person on the internet. You guys, if you haven't seen her videos, she originated in Alabama. Whoa. And she just moved to New York, and we have become friends, and she even lived in my apartment once. What? Crazy. So I kind of feel like we're sisters. But you guys have to check out her videos. We talked about a few of them on the podcast. But one of the first videos that I really loved of hers was this Chick-fil-A spoof where she did a joke about conversion therapy. And that is like truly brilliant. She is so smart. She's so internet coded, goated. She taught me the word Chungus. And she's really just important to me in that way. So you guys are going to have so much fun listening to the episode today. Some other stuff from me, as usual, I'm freaking on tour. You know this. You love this. And I am going to Portland on the 30th of November. So if you don't have your tickets yet, one night only, you better come. It's after Thanksgiving, so I don't know. Maybe you'll be in a food coma and we can just hang out. And you can see my absolute dump truck live, which is going to make sense when you listen to the rest of this episode. I'm not just saying that. And then after that, I'm going to London. I have 2 shows in London on Tuesday, December 9th. I think that's the 9th. Might be the 8th. Don't check me on that. I'm brain dead. And then it's on my website. And then December 18th, I am in Berlin, and I've never done a headlining show in Berlin before, so I'm super, super excited to smoke cigarettes, or that was not a German accent. Whatever, you get the point. I'm in a crazy mood right now. Anyway, you guys, you're gonna have so much fun listening to this episode. I can't wait for you to hear me hang out with Lauren and her hang out with me and us all being together. Let's get into it. Welcome, Lauren, to the podcast.
Thanks, Eva.
I'm so excited you're here.
Me too.
Is this your first podcast? Do you do podcasts?
I guess technically I did one in Alabama, and while I loved them, it wasn't like it wasn't this, guys.
Mm-hmm.
What you guys have done here is really
and
setting
shout
the
out to the new
standard.
Studio.
Shout out to the new studio. Shout out to our blue collar workers.
Chris, love you. Oh, yeah, he moved to a new studio, so now we're really, really far apart at the table.
Oh, it wasn't always like this?
I felt like it's a bigger table.
We're social distance.
Oh my God. If you're watching, this table is huge.
This table is comically big.
This is like we're holding court at this table.
Your Honor, I'm really happy to be here. Objection. I love it here. I don't know, girl.
That's awesome.
Anyway,
so you are. I don't even know how to introduce you. You're an incredible creator online.
Oh, thank you.
And you're new to New York City.
Yes.
And when you first moved here, you lived in my apartment.
Keep going.
And so I kind of feel like that connected us. We're like blood sisters at some
some
level.
The fact that I wore all of your clothes,
sure.
Ate all of your food, and talked to your neighbors as if I were you, and just had undergone I just dyed my hair and straightened it, you know?
Right.
It was really fun to role play as you for the first month. Actually, the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was literally only 2 weeks. It was supposed to be a month, and then I came back early, and you were like, "I'm actually leaving," and I was like, "Great, let's just swap it up."
And then I left all my shit at your house, and I felt really bad to do that. But you were so nice about it, so thank you for that. And also, you have a really beautiful apartment. I saw you posted a clip being like, "I love showing guys my apartment." I can attest. It's awesome in there.
Thank you.
And it smells really good.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
You know what my biggest fear is living alone.
Yeah.
That somehow my apartment wouldn't smell amazing because it's just me in there, and you don't notice stuff when it's just you.
Yes.
That's my biggest fear.
Same. And when I walk back into my apartment and it smells a little bit weird, I'm petrified because it's
so scared.
That's me. And also I had this
this is only me.
And then to have a plunger in an apartment that it's only you that lives there, it's anyone who sees it knows that it's you pooping in that toilet, stopping it up. I didn't get this for my friends. I got this because you also don't buy a plunger until you need a plunger. So
That's
it's
so funny.
Yeah, anytime I go to someone's house, they live alone, and I see a plunger, I'm like, all right, big pooper. All right, up on Fiverr, let's go.
You know you have to have a plunger though, right? Like
Yeah.
that's not like a thing that
But again, you're not apartment shopping on wayfair.gov and you're like, let me get the plunger
first.
You get the toilet bowl cleaner, and then when worse comes to worse. Do you have a plunger at your house?
I do, but my parents got it for me when I moved in. It was like
They know something you didn't know at the time. They knew.
Can I tell you something so funny?
Oh, go for it.
No one's ever stopped up my toilet, including me. Brag. Guys.
You don't know what happened when I lived there. That stays between me and God.
As it should. And the other day, I had my friend over. And
Right.
She goes, "Do you have a plunger?"
And you said, yes, I do.
And I go, yeah. And then I made her feel really bad about it. I was like, no one's ever had to use this. I was like, you're actually christening the plunger.
Christening the plunger. Baby's
She was
first plunge.
like, stop. I was like, you need to stop using castor oil.
Oh, it's the castor oil. She using the packs. What's she doing? Are those real?
Have you ever tried it?
No. I
It
would
works.
drink. Oh, okay.
You drink castor
I
oil?
can tell.
Thanks. I'm so snatched. I'm wearing literally the biggest top and bottom.
Which is really cute, by the way.
Thank you.
It's really cute. I almost
Matter gifted. Anyway, what?
Hey, what's up, Damson Matters?
Let's go.
Damson, that matters. Me too. Lives. Sorry.
Okay, this brings me to my next point.
Okay.
Okay, wait. First of all, let's cover the basics.
Yeah.
You're an amazing content creator.
True.
True. You are so funny and you do like a wide range of internet stuff.
Yeah.
I think one of the things you're most known for right now is your Southern impressions.
Yeah.
Obsessed with that.
Thank you.
You also did like a really hilarious like Mormon wives thing.
Yeah.
Loved that shit.
That was fun. I want to meet them so bad, but anytime I've like ever come in contact with them, it's just like ghosted. And then I saw somebody like make content with them the other day and I was like, so you guys just don't fuck with me?
Stop. Wait, so you've DM'd them before?
I DM'd the biggest, like I think her name's Taylor.
Is that the one that's the Bachelorette?
Is she the Bachelorette?
There was one that's a Bachelorette.
Oh, I think it was her. It had
It's
to
gotta
be
be her because she was the one that was like the crazy one.
Yeah, she's ringleader. No, they're crazy. No, they're literally crazy.
They're all so crazy.
No, their lives are crazy.
Do you feel like you identify with that because you grew up in sort of the South and it's like a lot of Christianity?
Yes, it's like transient. Like the culture's transient. Like
Yeah.
I see Mormon and I'm like, okay, I know they're getting like this is what I grew up around. Like you're getting married at 18 and you have really long blonde hair. Everything else could be different, but if we have those two things in common, we have more in common than you could ever know. So whenever I saw I didn't even watch the Mormon Wives show. Like I didn't even get into it like that. I didn't have to. Like
you got it. You saw like the trailer and you're like, I know what this is.
Because I was like, these are my people. This is my culture. And I'm really happy to see it represented in media, even though I've never once worn like a Mormon garment or anything like that. I could just imagine.
Yeah.
Do you know any Mormons?
I met one once.
Really?
Yeah.
You were just in Salt Lake. You didn't see any?
Oh my God, yeah. I don't think I saw any.
That you know of.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there was some in my show and I just didn't go like, is there anybody Mormon? You know, I didn't really want to open the door.
An opportunity.
No,
right
I
there.
know.
That's okay.
I know.
You can always go back.
There was a big Comic-Con convention in Salt Lake City when I was there.
Oh, so you saw cosplayers instead.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of Tylenol babies.
Yeah, and we know what that means. And we know what that means.
And that's all I'm gonna say on that. No, it was crazy. I went on a beautiful hike.
Yeah? Salt Lake has those?
Yeah.
They have to.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it's
the
Salt
mountains.
Lake. Would you ever live in the West? Or are you an East Coast girl for life?
I'm so East Coast.
Yeah. You're so Nantucket.
I'm literally like, maybe I'll just like get a house in Nantucket.
You could be bi-coastal. You could get a house in both.
Yeah. I'm
In
just
Salt
like,
Lake.
do you ever do that thing where you're like, I'll just get a house here. I could totally see myself getting a house here.
I like never have considered myself to ever be a property owner. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, obviously.
I think like, oh, let me live in Europe. Let me live in I don't know where. But never once have I conceived the thought of, I'm gonna own a house one day.
Yeah, I guess when you think about it like that, it's like, oh yeah, absolutely could never.
But I do think all the time, like I guess since I just moved to New York, my mind is not on like, okay, where do I want to go to? I think the question I ask myself is like, how many years do I want to like grip the apartment that I have in my hands and not let anyone take it from me, so I never have to do the apartment search again.
Sure.
That's mostly what's on my mind, because that brought out like this primal like survival instinct that I've never experienced before. Finding an apartment literally broke me.
Yeah.
And I haven't recovered since.
That's good.
But I did find an apartment.
But you love your apartment.
Yeah, I do love it so
Is it
much.
one bedroom?
Yeah, it's one bed, and I actually am starting to go a little crazy in it now,
Right.
just because the weather's changing and I'm not leaving it. I got a walking pad, which is like the one thing that I was like, I'm never going to get a walking pad, because those are for moms and freaks and people who love being inside, and like we're going to turn into Wall-E if we as a society collectively like endorse the walking pad.
Sure.
Hey, I ordered one on Amazon, and it's like the best thing that's ever existed.
Stop.
Because now I don't feel so bad like being inside. I'm like, okay, at least I'm like
Moving. Your body. But you run a lot.
Used to run a lot, you know.
You got injured?
Yeah, I got injured, and then I also like lost the appeal after a while. Like you do it for so long, like there's a cycle to it. There's like, okay, I'm running because I want to be healthier, and then it's like, okay, I'm running because now this is a habit that I have and it's fun. Then I'm running for like mental gain. Like I'm not really thinking so much about the physical pain I'm in. Now I'm like thinking about the mental turmoil, and like we're working through that when we run. Then when you work past all that, you kind of like are left with like, okay, like
it's just kind of boring.
It's boring.
I got to a point with running where, well, first of all, I used it heavily as an eating disorder. So that was like so fun for me.
And that's where we start. That's where we start.
That's where we start. It was sort of like a little bit of like an orthorexic thing that I was doing. It was so sick. And I would run until I cried.
That's a good motivator.
Yeah, I would just sort of keep going.
Oh, I'm sorry though.
No, it's fine. Whatever.
No, my heart's with you, and it's where I started too.
And I know that like all the girls had that. They're like, well, I'm just gonna get really skinny.
If I run 9 miles today and I eat nothing, I'm gonna wake up this small.
Which like if you actually, it kind of works.
That's what I was gonna say. Like
it kind of works, but it doesn't. It's not sustainable. You can do it for like a couple days. And then your body just like pendulum. What?
I was like, I did it for a couple months.
Well, really? You're so strong.
No, I know.
You're so mentally strong.
Thank you.
I mean, I did. No, okay. I'll give you that. When I was in college, there was a few months where this is so bad, and I'm not recommending this. This was like literally the darkest my life ever got. I was super unhappy at college, and I didn't really I never really found my like group there, and so I felt just like super alone. And then it was like senior year, and I do this thing where I punish my body when I want something that feels like it's out of my control.
Yes.
Do you identify with that?
There's like some level of control within that
Totally.
you're trying to harness.
Exactly.
Yes.
And now I'm getting better at like identifying like, oh, I'm having a bad day. That's why I'm like, don't eat sugar ever again.
That's
like,
big.
Yeah. So now I'm like, oh, well, that's just my brain trying to protect whatever this weird thing is.
But the only way to that point is like through like there's like I couldn't have learned that by someone just saying that to me, because I think that's like what you hear a lot as a woman. It's like these things don't work, like running or like eating disorder or like whatever like doesn't solve, like you got to get to the root of the problem. But for me, like yeah, you hear that, but it doesn't really like translate, and it doesn't hold a lot of value until you actually like experience it.
You have to like make your own mistakes.
So every girl out there, get ready. You're gonna have an eating disorder, and you're gonna get addicted to running at some point in time in your life. It's inevitable, but then you're gonna come out on the other end of it, and you're gonna be like,
oh,
it wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it.
But you look back
and
on those photos.
So injured. I stopped because I hurt myself so bad.
Oh, what'd you do?
I just like pulled like a muscle in my hip or something, and I like couldn't walk.
Oh.
It was like super painful to walk. I could walk, but it was just, and then I sort of I just like physically couldn't run.
Yeah.
Because I was running through shin splints for a long time.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Because it turns out when you don't fuel your body and you run 6 miles a day.
Yeah.
And all you're drinking during the day is black coffee.
Black coffee, no sugar.
No sugar, no milk.
Not even almond milk, girl.
Girl, none of that.
Fuck the almond milk.
And then you just like binge eat at night. Yeah, you hurt yourself.
Yeah, you develop, like, you don't have a period, and then your bones, like, deteriorate as a result.
Sure.
You
Also,
get, like,
my hair
no,
got
literally.
really thin.
My shower walls were, like, coated with my hair. It was actually really disgusting.
So
I have a
scary.
video of me, like, I think every person on planet Earth has, like, taken a video of themselves, like, 360, just be like, what's the back of me look like? 'Cause you don't see it enough.
Can I tell you something? Haven't done that.
You're lying to me.
I swear to God, I've never done that.
Do you want me to tell you what the back of yourself looks like?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh.
I didn't even have to look. Perfect, just the way it is.
Perfect. Okay.
You are woman. You are.
No, I recently saw a picture of the back of me and I was like, do I have an ass?
So you have seen it. You have seen that thing behind you.
Yeah.
You do.
Thank you.
It's because you're not running anymore.
Chris, do I have an ass?
Yes.
Woo!
Chat. Does Yvette have an ass?
Guys, weigh in the comments.
I'm saying.
Chat.
You
Okay.
sell out those shows. It's not
and
just for that.
And there's only one way to do that. And if you want to see my ass in real life, you guys,
go
to my website.
Her website.
It's not on there, but if you buy a ticket to my show,
there's a chance you might see it from the back with pants on.
Yeah.
Fully clad.
Anyway, so we got through our eating disorder. Okay, so now you're not running
yeah.
as much.
No, not as much anymore, but I do think I would love to like I was not here for the New York Marathon, but my heart I couldn't watch any of the content of it because I had such bad FOMO about it.
Aww.
And I feel like that's just something I want to do in my life before I stop running like indefinitely.
Sure.
So I feel like next year, I figured this out. Okay, so a marathon is 26.2 miles long.
No way.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
Yes way.
Wait, what the fuck?
And so I will
flipped the
be
table. Sorry, keep
next. This big. We both have to like.
I can't. Okay.
You could.
Okay.
With that ass, lift from the ass.
I've been lifting weights, 10-pound weights.
Have you? See, eating disorder recovery is beautiful.
It's so good.
It's really good.
It literally means the world to me.
But okay, so next year I will be 26.2 years old, the day of the New York Marathon, and I was like, "It's fated. I have to run it." And then I will never run again for the rest of my life. So
I love that.
brands right now, Strava, if you're out there.
Strava, Adidas,
And there's
New
also
Balance,
some like random ass
Nike.
brands, like fucking Kerrygold. They're probably sending people, the butter company.
They're doing butter for a marathon?
They gotta be. They do
They're so true.
everything for everything, everywhere all at once.
Okay.
Brand collaborations and brand events have no boundaries anymore.
Okay, good.
Is what I'm learning.
Awesome.
Anyone will do a collab with anyone.
I
You know
love
what I
that.
mean? You ever been to a brand event and you're like, what am I doing here?
Oh, every time.
Yeah, I think so too.
And keep inviting me. But yes, it is. They are sort of this weird like alternate reality where you walk in and everyone's just like everyone looks so
Right.
fucking good
And it's somehow like no one you've ever met before.
or seen online.
Yes.
That's the part where we went to that game together.
And I loved that.
So much fun.
That was fun.
That was a great event. Small. And I
Yes.
felt like I pretty much knew everyone there.
Yeah.
There were,
And
like,
there
a
was an
couple people I didn't.
objective. There was like a game to watch.
Right.
And there were things to do.
Yes.
When it's just like loitering in a business.
Yeah, and you're like, and then they try and do like photo ops.
Yeah.
So you can like post, which is the point.
Which is the point. It's
Respect, real recognized as
everything.
real.
No, exactly.
We live in capitalism.
We live in a society, and the capitalism is gonna keep capitalisming.
No, it's never. There's no end in sight.
I actually learned that just the other day. There's no, like, I knew there was no end in sight, but there was no, like, I didn't realize how much of a grip it had on me. And because I have abstained from buying YouTube Premium because that's just one of those things as like an old woman. I'm like, I'm not doing that. They're not getting my money. I'll just watch the ad.
Yeah.
Now the ads just make me so angry and they're
That you're
so
like, it's worth
frequent. And I'm
buying,
like, this is such a reminder of, I'm just trying to enjoy a video and there's just like,
Yeah.
come to Burger King. And I'm like, I don't want that. It goes full circle. So now I've bought into capitalism by buying YouTube Premium. Now I enjoy YouTube more, but at what cost?
Well, the unbridled version of capitalism is when YouTube Premium brings back ads into the.
Yeah,
like,
that's
you
gonna
pay
happen.
And there's ads.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. That's like having an Amazon Prime subscription and you watch a movie on Amazon. It's like, all right, now we have got 10 commercial breaks in your movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck do we need commercial breaks in a movie for?
That makes me want to die. I hate that.
Have you ever like had a guy over and like been showing them a YouTube video and you get an ad for like something hyper specific?
No,
I'll give
but
you an
that's
example.
So funny.
That happened to me but it was for the brand Pepper. Do you know that brand?
That's the small boob one.
For the itty bitty tiny small tiny baby boob girl. You
love
do
that.
have little tiny baby boobs. That happened to me. I was like showing them like a funny video, and it's like, hey girl, hey AAA cup. Here's like,
hey you teeny tit bitch.
Yeah, we got a bra for you, girl. And I'm like, thank you.
No, you know what I have done? So my most recent ex, which is now 2 years ago, LOL.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Like, I feel so free. You know, I've just been kind of on my own, just in limerence, and it's been really good.
But it's okay. Boyfriend's a Republican now, so we're good.
Right, because of the whole like,
yeah.
You know that partnership is like a human thing now.
Speak on it.
Honestly,
God would love this conversation right now.
God's in this Chili's tonight. I feel like, okay, here's my thing with, okay, let me tell my story and then I'll jump into this. So my ex, he was logged into my TV on his YouTube account. And I realized that after we broke up and my friends were over, and we started searching like how to use dildo videos to try and make him.
That's really good.
Just like question if he was gay.
Yeah.
Because I was hoping that maybe he would get some like targeted ads for like stuff like that. That he would be like, wait, does the algorithm think that I'm gay? Like, do I have to like do like just something that would make?
That is so
or
smart.
At the very least, like embarrass him if he's trying to show somebody else like a video, and it's like here's a huge black cock to put in your fucking asshole.
This is how you sit on it.
Yeah, like just something like that.
That's so good.
Yeah, so just if anyone needs that. And then
did anything show up? Like, did you found what you were looking for?
Oh
like,
yeah, YouTube. You can find a lot on YouTube. There was a full guy that was just reviewing dildos.
Wow.
Yeah, big ones.
How?
Huge ones.
Like reviewing them based off like, all right, so here's this one.
I think
or
he was
was
just
he
sort
like
of unboxing them and just kind of like showing them, and he was like, and this is what it's like. I mean, he wasn't like putting them inside of himself, to my knowledge.
Reviewing is like a broad spectrum. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's all I was concerned with is like, that's on you. They got hole on YouTube. All right.
Yeah. I don't think there's any hole on YouTube.
God.
I know I want some.
We used to be a proper country, you know.
No,
that?
it's like, where's the hole on YouTube?
What happened? Like
Holes on
net
Twitter.
neutrality ruined everything.
Oh, yeah. No,
yeah.
totally.
No,
totally,
it was
totally.
net neutrality.
I'm pretty sure if you Google net neutrality, that's what will come up. No hole on YouTube.
I couldn't describe net neutrality if you even
gun to my head. I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm like,
no, but I think that okay, here's what I'm gonna talk about being a woman for a second.
Yeah.
I think you should be free to do whatever the fuck you want. But right now, men are disappointing us.
Yeah.
So now we're like, okay, on the whole, it's embarrassing to have a boyfriend, because I think a lot of women are in the position where they're like, I'm settling to be in this relationship.
For sure.
But also, okay, I'm gonna bring up an example.
All right.
Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce.
All right. Talk about it.
My man can't read.
Yeah, no.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
But he has other things that he's good at.
Yeah.
Such as having a huge cock.
Yes.
And deep dicking our girl down.
And like probably running for president one day. Like he will probably do that.
Dead ass. Yeah.
A live ass girl.
A live ass he would win.
I think so too. And I think Taylor Swift as the first lady was written in the stars. Before she was even a twinkle in God's eye, they were like, she's gonna be the first lady of America. Could you imagine Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce running this country?
Insane.
I think they do already.
In many ways, they kind of do.
Yeah.
That and Kris Jenner. They actually are the head of the country.
She would be like Speaker of the House. She would replace Caroline Leavitt.
She'd be good at that job.
She would be great at that
job.
So actually,
yeah,
that's my America. That's my government.
And that's who. And you know what? You have my vote.
You have my vote.
But
yeah.
My point is that I think there's so much pressure of like, girls, you have to rely on yourself.
Yeah.
You have to like bring yourself, like give everything to yourself. And it's like, yeah, but at the end of the day, like there's like literal chemicals that get released when you're like with somebody else. And it's like, you're supposed to deprive yourself of those things.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's a million ways to skin the cat. Like I'm doing this thing right now where I'm like kind of just like casually dating.
You're liberated.
And I like, no, I know. I'm like being a whore, and I like I have like female friendships.
That's big. That's really big. If you have female friendships, you can do no wrong. Like they can't convict you of any crime of like anti-feminism, any crime against actually anywhere.
Anywhere, because it's like actually I have female friends.
It's like I have female friends, and those friendships mean the world to me, and they're gonna ride and die for me.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I think that it's not a bad thing to want a boyfriend.
I think so too. That's actually what I like. This is the part of me that's like, I now sound like a red-pilled male when I'm like, let me play devil's advocate here for a second. Let me just be.
And that's why I brought you on the pod.
Thank you.
To play devil's advocate.
To get canceled. But no, I think that's gonna like potentially have harmful effects on like younger girls who see that and they're like, oh my God, I'm embarrassing. Like if I have a boyfriend or if I'm attracted to a guy or if I have a crush. Cause like I was just curious like how the long-term effect of like a statement like that goes. Cause I feel like on the surface it's like funny to say like it's embarrassing to have a boyfriend. But then like I think that then like turns women on like it pits women against each other in a way where it's like you hate your fellow woman and I know that's not like the point of the article but like that's like just like some nuanced like part of it. I was like yeah, like girls are now like turning against other women who have boyfriends and I don't like that.
It's another way of not blaming men.
Yeah, no.
It's like instead of saying no, literally it's like women feel so powerless that we are constantly like exerting control over ourselves and one another.
Yeah.
And because that's what we do have control over.
Yeah.
And then men are just this whole other entity that we can't crack.
Yeah.
And so that's why I think this keeps happening where we're like, oh, but like, you know, you should have a boyfriend. Oh, no, you shouldn't. And like, oh, no, you need to be 10 pounds. No, you need to be 100. Like, I don't know. It's just, there's just so many things. And it's like we're constantly dissecting and running them over. And it's like, or you could just say, hey, I think you should do better in this relationship, like to a man.
Completely.
Or like, why don't you read a book?
And like keep the point central, which has always been like, girl, you don't need a man. You're a successful young woman. You don't need a man. Like keep that point central. Like if that's you, great. Like you don't have to then be like, okay, now convert all of your friends who are also smart, capable women who have boyfriends into single women so that we can spread the word of like anti-men.
Right.
If that makes any sense at all. But like, yeah, it's like, I think the idea has always been there of like, don't date a bum ass man. Like be a baddie who doesn't need a man and then find a man who matches you there. And I think if we, or like a woman or whoever, like if we keep that point central, we're going to go so much further than the semantics of like, it's Republican to have a boyfriend because
which is a hilarious take.
That's actually really funny. Like I wish I came up with that.
Yeah. And also, I mean, it's not coming out of nowhere. Like obviously it's talking about something more pretty specific, which is like this thing of like women are settling and men are falling behind and like all this stuff. And we have low standards for men.
We have low standards for men and that, I don't know if that will, I hope that changes, but I think that just comes from like men showing that they can like rise to the occasion more often than not. And then I got me to thinking, I was like, does anybody actually have me muted because I have a boyfriend and they like see that? And that makes me sad because it's like I post really funny stuff and it's like, you're going to mute me because I like post my boyfriend every now and again. Like, what's wrong?
It's your boyfriend and also fuck my Chungus life.
Fuck my Chungus life, my stupid Chungus life. Like, I want you guys to see my stupid Chungus life online. Can I just say that?
I love your Chungus life.
Thank you. I love your Chungus life.
Thank you.
Who they got?
I jump across the table. It takes me like 8 years to get across. I can't even like, I crawl.
I get turned on. I'm like, whoa.
You're like, this is kind of cool.
I love my stupid Chungus life.
I'm like, well, I guess you should break up with your boyfriend.
No, exactly. Because it's like, well, if I can't have you back, then I don't want anything.
Well, you love your boyfriend.
I do love my boyfriend. And it's also like, don't block me because I post my sweet perfect boyfriend. Like, I love him.
I don't think anyone's blocking you for.
I don't think so either.
Your sweet perfect. Also, because your boyfriend has. Can we say on the pod? Your boyfriend. Boyfriend reveal.
Boyfriend.
Jack Hannanen.
World renowned star.
Of the TV show Adults.
No, he's the skinniest legend on planet Earth. Don't know why.
Skinniest legend.
That's the first word that came to my mind.
But yeah, but he also has his own like comedy voice and stuff. So I feel like in that way, you guys are sort of a power couple because we like knew him online, we knew you online, and then you guys.
And then we joined forces, like the Incredible, like the dad and the mom in Incredibles, and
now you're always
baby children who are freaky, powerful. No, I'm joking. I don't know.
And you're always in Europe together.
Shit, you said it, not me.
I literally like never see you guys not in Europe.
I have always wanted to hear that about my oh, that's crazy. No, that's actually I've been to Europe like twice before meeting him, and then he like will get done with a project that he works on, and he's like, "Do you want to go to like Switzerland?" Dude, yeah, I want to go to Switzerland.
Obviously, I want to go to Switzerland.
Obviously, that's like dream come true, dream life, literally dream life.
Let's go.
So it's fun. I'm going to Canada for Christmas to his parents' house, which is really exciting. So I won't be in Europe, but I will be out of the country. I feel like
whatever you can do to not be here.
Whatever I can do to not be here.
And take a sick photo of you in a long coat.
And hashtag Aritzia partner.
Hashtag Aritzia as usual.
Oh, Aritzia, please.
Aritzia, I fucking love Aritzia.
Me too. I bought my first coat for winter from Aritzia last year. But can I say, I'm also not even trying to like brand my Uniqlo coat way better than my Aritzia coat for a fraction of the cost. My Aritzia coat, hey, it was cropped, by the way, like slutty ass coat.
Yeah, it's a cute coat.
It's cute, but
it's for fun.
It's like keeps me warm to like the bottom of my bra. Yeah,
totally.
It was like $300.
That's like a cunty coat.
Yeah, but like, yeah, it's like a hoe never gets cold. I'm wearing my cropped Aritzia like puffer, and it keeps my tits warm. And I love that, but not worth the price.
I think they call that après ski.
Wait, yeah. I've only been to like one of those like 2 or 3 times, like when I was in Switzerland and France. It pisses me off. Nothing pisses me off more than like this sounds like I'm just like slandering women. No. But like when people are like, I honestly just go for the après. I'm like, guys, get on the snowboard, get on the ski. It's really fun. Ski. Go ride the lift. Like that's fun.
Go ski, yell at a man.
Yeah. Have you been skiing?
Yeah, not for a while though.
I
used to ski when I was a kid and I stopped.
Oh really?
Yeah, I got the yips on the.
What are the yips?
You don't know the yips?
No.
The yips is like a mental block. I get the yips all the time on all sorts of stuff.
There's a name for that?
Yeah, it's Simone Biles famously got the yips.
Oh,
and couldn't perform.
Yes.
And it's like this big mental thing where you like can't.
Okay. So it's not, I thought this was just like a skiing term.
No, it's like an everything term. Got it. It's like a Simone Biles term, to be fair. Because she couldn't do the flips. And then she had to go to therapy.
Yeah.
No, she got the twisties.
That's what it is.
Fuck.
And then.
But it is kind of yips.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Okay. But you got that as a kid and you were like, you just never went back?
I was probably like 10 and I was on the chairlift and I was like, I don't like this.
Did you have to ride it all the way back down? How'd you get back down?
No, I like rode down. I wasn't scared of skiing. Okay. I was scared of the chairlift.
No way.
Isn't that funny?
Ooh, the chairlift's gonna come and get you.
No, literally. I was like, I'm gonna fall off this shit.
Yeah, that's a really real possibility. They're terrifying. I'll give you that.
Thank you. And they're just on like a little cord and then you're swinging and they stop randomly.
When they stop, ain't shit like, funny when the lift stops.
You're like, how long am I supposed to be up here?
Completely.
Okay, wait, hang on.
It's fun.
Okay, I want to talk about your work a little bit.
Oh, let's do it.
Because I love your work.
I need help defining it and putting it into a shape and in a box.
Well, so that's kind of what I like about it is that you seem to go like all over the place, like in a good way. Like you do. Well, so I found you with the Chick-fil-A stuff, which was so well produced.
Thank you.
And everyone at home, go watch it. It's but you did a Chick-fil-A spoof with what was it?
It was like they do these commercials where they like have the red couch and it's like these like customer testimonies. And so I was like, oh my God, it'd be so funny if like Chick-fil-A like paid for this kid's conversion therapy. And like, so I put it out during like Pride Month and everything, like Chick-fil-A supports Pride or like what they famously don't. Actually, I don't know if they do anymore, but
who knows where they live?
Who knows where they stand?
For the purposes of the internet, hilarious take.
Thank you. My brother and I I paid probably $300 for a U-Haul to like take that couch from my brother's basement and like put it into a studio. It was so fucked. Like that couch has been in my family for like 25 years. And then that was like the last time we ever used it. I was like actually about to buy it off of him so that I could just keep making Chick-fil-A skits. But you know when you just do something, you're like, that's all it needs to be.
That was what it was.
That's all it was. So that couch has since been donated. So no more Chick-fil-A videos. But
oh my God.
I love making stuff like that and like just doing like parodies of the very real things that we interact with, like the Mormon wives thing. Like doing stuff like that or making like mockumentaries is like so much fun. I'm so excited for Grace Ryder's Hunger Games to come out.
So excited
because that is like like the shit that I get off
Perfect.
to. Like that's so funny and so perfect. So like doing something like that, like on a bigger scale, is like always the goal for me. But it's just like simulating like the inspiration is so hard. It's truly just like a strike of the moment. Like, oh my God, I have to make this. And that's why I feel like what I do, I can never really like figure out what to stick to, because it's like I just go based off like whim and like ebb and flow. And that has gotten me thus far into this life. But now, like the past week, I've been in this like the apathy monster came out to get me, and they were like, hey girl, everything's been done and there's no purpose to doing anything, because AI exists, and no matter if you do it, the internet can do it better and faker and more. And so I got really down and out about AI the other day, and like the longevity of like a online job or like content creation. I said that was such crispy R's, like Kris Jenner's like content creation.
Yeah, Kris Jenner's in the room with us right now.
Kris, if you're here, make yourself known. But yeah, I like everything I do is just all over the board, just because it's truly just when inspiration hits.
Yeah.
So I need to funnel that into like actually like a process of like how to work and how to like be a sustainable human being, rather than just like withering away for a week and then like a week where I do like everything under the sun. Maybe that's just like my cycle. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's just like my cycle.
That's just kind of what it is. No, I kind of have that
Yeah.
too. I'll have these like real lows where I'm like, I will never think of an idea ever again.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? You know, I've never been funny. I don't know why anyone likes me.
But you have a big ass.
But it's my huge dump truck, actually, that kind of keeps the whole ship afloat.
Oh, God, that's beautiful.
Thank you. Well, now that I know that I have one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I totally think that's a huge part of it. But I feel like my best ideas come when I hit the lowest low.
Very true. That's what I'm saying. Like I actually was writing about that the other day. Like, I don't think that, oh my God, I just lost my train of thought. Like, you give at a certain point. Like no matter how miserable you are, no matter how sad I get or like apathetic, or I get in these waves where it's just like, you're not gonna be like that forever. So just like knowing that and like is enough to kind of like get me through those moments where I'm like, this is temporary for real.
Right.
Gonna break through this at some point, because like I don't want to live like this the rest of my life. There's an insight.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no, that is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That is totally what I'm saying. I'm just thinking that I'm probably going to live like this for the rest of my life. I was like, no, I totally am aware of it, and I don't see a way forward. Like, I fully am just going to, like, live in hell always. Like,
yeah, girl.
I think that the more I also, like, because I used to work a corporate job, you know? And, like, every year that I'm not doing that, I think I get fucking crazier.
Yeah.
Because it's like, we're insane. What are our lives? Like, you whip out your hair. I'm like, no, because it's like, I think of like funny social commentary ideas like all day. I'm so in my own head all the time.
Yeah.
And there's like not really anything to like bring me out.
No, literally it's that. And then like years of that built up with no like, it sounds like we're like going to war.
Yeah.
And like I feel so weird talking about this anytime I talk about it. Like I've filmed myself talking about it and then deleted it and like filmed it again and deleted it, because it's just like such a niche experience. Totally. But I feel like people across the board could like relate to that feeling of like, no fucking way I'm about to do this forever, and like this is what I've chosen to do, and like the thoughts that I have now I'm gonna have in 20 years. Hey maybe because you're kind of right on that. Like they always come back around. Like the thoughts of like, nothing matters to me, they always come back.
Yeah.
But it matters what we do in between those thoughts the most.
That's the biggest thing. And the viral videos that you make along the way.
And the viral videos you make along the
way.
way.
And the millions of views that you get.
Because honestly, it's about that.
It's about views and money.
It is.
Everything's about views and money.
You have a lot of views and money. So like props to you.
Thanks, girl.
You're making it work and you're an inspiration to everybody.
Wait, so true. And you too.
How was Comedy Week? I almost called it Fashion
Your
Week.
Comedy Festival?
Yeah. Keep calling it Comedy Week.
No, I literally get that. I was like, yeah, I walked in the Vogue runway. No, yeah, it was
the
which
Vogue
doesn't exist.
The Vogue, you made it exist.
I rode Anna Wintour's back down the Vogue runway.
She mounted Anna Wintour.
Me and her, we have that kind of relationship.
Yeah.
No, it was fantastic. I was like so busy all week and it was so much fun. I did my headlining show on this past Monday. at Union Hall. Thank you for coming if you were there. And then I opened for Connor Wood at the Gramercy Theater, which like he is such a fucking beast. I'm obsessed with that king. He is the sweetest boy alive. I love him.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then I did do you know Adam Conover? He's a friend of the pod.
Yes, I do know him.
He headlined at the Bell House and had me on his show. So it was just like, and then a bunch of other shows in between as well. And it was just like, it was a lot, but it was super fun.
Are you like coming up with new bits every single time? Like are you in between like shows and you're like, all right, what can I write down that
I like write on stage a lot for stand up.
Beautiful.
So I'll like know which jokes aren't as solidified or aren't as tight as I want them to be, and I'll be constantly picking away at them. Like, so every time you see my stand up, I think it'll be kind of like a snowflake. Like if you see 2 sets, they'll be pretty similar. But if you see me like a month apart or a couple months apart, then you probably would notice some differences, even with the same jokes. Like that's what I love about stand up is that it's never done.
Yeah.
Like in the internet, you make a video, you put it out, that's it.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna like take the same premise and like do it again, kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, some people I guess do if you like pick a character, right? And then you like keep doing iterations of that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that completely answered my question. That must be like very fulfilling feeling that like combats the like, like the dark side of the brain.
It's honestly my touching grass.
Yeah.
The fact that I can do stand-up every night is literally like what keeps me alive.
It's a beautiful way to connect with people and just like you're making such a difference doing like I think like what I put out online, I'm like, this would go so much, like I would feel so much better about this and myself if I were like telling this to I am saying it to like real people online. But like
you don't get that instant,
you don't get that
humanity and feedback.
Completely. Yeah. Like we're seeking humanity always, right. And that's like the core of everything. Actually, like that's been like that was my word of the year. Humanity. No, it wasn't. Do you have a word of the year?
No.
Do you do that? Okay. I don't either. I can make that up. But humanity is one of those things where I was just like, oh, duh, that's the point of everything. Duh, like everybody, like the point of life is to like love people, like make friends and stuff. And it's like when you figure that out again as an adult, it's like a really crazy feeling.
Yeah.
And I have been trying to seek that out. So I'm like that's kind of the point I was at last week where I was like, this internet shit is like, I got to do something in person. I got to talk to people. I got to see people. Part of me was like, fuck, let me look at a corporate job. What's up, corporate? What's up, corporation?
Hilarious.
What's up, corporate America? I don't think I'm well suited for that environment, but I'd love to contribute in a bigger way somewhere out there.
To society.
You know what I actually had this thought about? I ran into this girl that I knew who I was like getting clear with, well.
Okay, female friends.
No, yeah, it's big. It's big.
Okay. Passing the Bechdel test.
Apparently.
By the skin of our teeth.
No, literally. But you like get to know someone and then like they start talking about their job, they start opening up about what they do. And I was like, uh-oh, she's actually evil. I can't be friends with her because she left her job. She was like, I got a new job. I was like, oh my God, where? She's like, I work at an AI tech startup now. And I was like,
that's all that's left. Yeah.
No, that's all that's left. And she's like, I left my job at the nonprofit and now I'm like working half as much and getting paid twice as much. And I'm like, oh, so you're evil. You're actually evil on the inside. There's a part of you that like doesn't
care. But also
care.
we work for Meta.
Oh, I think about it all the time. That's what gets at me. I'm like, we contributing
work for the Chinese government and Meta.
I'm like corrupting the minds of young people as we speak. And I'm literally over here like being on the phone is hard. It's like, girl, you do it to people. You do that.
I mean, that's the thing is like there's no way out, or we live in this society. So it's like you kind of have to do what you have to do. Yeah. I'm like sympathetic to the people who are bad. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be.
No, this is changing my perspective because that's like a lack of empathy I had for just like, hey, everybody's got to get by. Yeah. Everybody's got to do something.
I mean, there's obviously a limit. Like if she's like actively making a choice to stop helping people to go work for a soulless AI company, like, yeah. Yeah.
But also like, that's like, girl,
get your bag. Each your own. I don't really know.
Yeah, that's true. I could like relinquish a little bit of like, of judgment there actually. Thank you. This was really helpful for me.
Yeah, just
I feel lighter. I let that go.
Yeah, I'm glad you
But then she also like had an aura ring on and she also had like I looked down in her bag and there was like a Rhode lip gloss and I was like, oh, you are evil.
Real like consumerism.
Yeah.
Like to its
Final
center.
Boss. Yeah.
What's like your worst habit that you do that you think is like unethical?
Ooh, probably like funnel money to. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna pick an atrocity and just funnel money to it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's actually a really good question. Probably just like, PR. Actually, this is gonna get me taken off so many like PR lists.
No,
I donate it, but like for the most part, like you just get some like random shit in PR packages, and I'm just throwing it away into I'm scared of trash and like garbage and like the landfills. It really stresses me out.
Freaks me out so much, yeah.
And I contribute a lot to that. As much as a single woman household can, but like, you know, there's just so much that I do that I know just makes the world a worse place.
Yeah.
But I could probably think of something better, more evil. What do you do that's like the worst thing you contribute to society?
Wait, great question.
And this is fun.
This is kind of fun, yeah. It's like, what's like the thing that you're like, I'm really not proud of?
Yeah.
I use ChatGPT as my therapist sometimes.
Oh, see, now I need to shame you to your face.
That's really bad.
I'm really sorry.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
ChatGPT is your therapist though? Like, what do you learn?
No, I have a real therapist, by the way.
Oh, okay. But
sometimes in like in the wee hours of the morning, if I need to just like get myself out of something mentally.
Yeah.
Because again, nightmare up top.
Yeah.
I will turn to ChatGPT, just sort of just drown like whatever amount of water that I'm using for that.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Yeah.
It's for gone because I needed
a
pep talk.
I wasn't going to drink it anyway.
What? The rainforest needs it?
Oh, this old thing.
Grow up. Bruh. Yeah, this is plastic.
This is broken shit to me. I don't care.
Yeah. And also I like go to coffee shops a lot and get plastic cups.
Yeah.
All the time.
I have this theory that now tote bags are less sustainable than just a regular old plastic bag.
Because they're everywhere. No one's reusing them.
No one's reusing them. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Yeah. Where like I do donate my tote bags, but like they get thrown away sometimes. Right. I'd rather just have a paper bag at that point. Fuck it. Give me the plastic, actually.
Well, paper would be the best.
Yeah, right.
Because it's like the environment disintegrates.
Marry, kill.
Sure.
Paper. Okay. Plastic.
Okay.
Tote bag. There's only like one obvious answer.
You have to marry toad, obviously. Yeah, you do. And then you have to fuck the paper.
Yeah.
And then you have to kill the plastic.
Okay. Boring question.
Yeah,
Next.
That sucked.
Yeah. Okay. So fuck, marry, kill. Like nanoplastics. Like,
wait, microplastics?
Microplastics.
There's nanoplastics?
Microplastics, nanoplastics, and
microplastic. Okay, marry all three. I love them.
They're all in me right now.
Put them in my brain.
They're there, girl. They're in there.
Wait, so, okay. Back to the original point of you doing so many different types of, like, sort of content.
Yeah.
How do you, like, in the morning when you wake up, like, what do you think? Like, are you just like truly like brain to phone, or are you kind of like thinking like, oh, today I want to do like more of a lifestyle video and like talk about my makeup? Because like, I mean, you are okay. No, I don't want to make it sound like that. Because like, what's crazy about you to me is that you're both so funny and also literally kind of doing like lifestyle stuff. And like influencer-y stuff, but in a way where I'm like, I'm so locked the fuck in.
You mean it? That's really nice. Thank you.
You're
so
like
much.
My favorite influencer.
You're my favorite influencer.
Stop. What?
And then it probably has to be like Joe from what the fuck is that show called? What is the show? Tiger King.
Oh,
just kidding. I think he's in jail.
It's Me Then Him.
Yeah.
Right.
But no, I like wake up in the morning. The first thought is like, the phone is evil. The phone is bad. Don't go in the phone.
Don't go on the phone.
I try really hard not to get in the phone. I'm in the phone by 30 minutes after I wake up, because I sit down to like do my morning business after my cup of coffee, and I'm bored in there.
Clogging a toilet.
Clogging the toilet, and I'm scrolling. And so then it starts there. No, but I like each day is different. So like for me lately, I have been loving making YouTube videos. Those just feel like way more gratifying,
which are amazing
to me. Thank you.
I've seen them.
That is like big. That's huge.
Yeah.
I like used to be a wedding videographer, so there's that part of me that was like I did both for a while. I did like content creation comedy, and then like I did wedding videography, and then I like dropped the wedding act and then like fully pursued social media for a while, and like that was fun for a few years. But now I'm kind of like coming back around to like, what were my old like habits? What would I used to be good at and like take pride in and enjoy doing? And like so much of that was like making videos, but I never did it for myself. Like I was always just filming like some 18-year-old getting married in a barn in Tennessee. which like has its time
As God
and place,
intended.
as God intended.
That's God.
But I was like, oh my God, why don't I just do that for myself? So like a few years ago, I just started
Getting married.
at 18. It was a very Republican thing for me to do. But I like love doing that now. So like I also love showing people things they've like never really seen before and like doing it in a way that is just like funny and silly and unserious. So like recently I was in Wyoming because my brother moved out there to go like be a caver. That's like
Perfect.
his MO. He just
Love
like
that.
goes into caves every day. Literally no idea how he doesn't have a job. But I went out there and like filmed that for YouTube, and that was so much fun. So like stuff like that is what I'm really trying to do more of, just like these random excursions. That's why I'm always in Europe, actually. No, I'm just kidding.
Because you have to be.
Because I have to be, like,
make
the
YouTube
internet's
content.
calling, and I must answer. Sorry, this is really bad. But yeah, I like am trying to lean into doing more long form, like meaningful stuff where like people feel like they've learned something and they take something away, like maybe inspiration that they could go do something really random or one off, or like even like travel by themselves. Like I think that was a big thing for me as a kid. Like I always wanted to solo travel, but like as a woman, that's just kind of like a scary thing to do potentially.
Super scary, yeah.
But then I just started doing it, and so like I think that's like the thing is, like I want to make an impact on some, like a positive impact on someone's life. Like you can go do this, you can go see this, and you can explore your interests. And it's worked for me so far. So like it will work for you too if you decide to like film it or you decide to write about it. Like whatever you decide to do with that, like it's going to make you a better person. And like I just want to show you how accessible that is. So that's kind of like the big thing I want to work towards. But then somebody told me one time, they were like, nobody blows up on YouTube anymore. And I was like, well, that's not the goal. The goal is to have fun, and the goal is art, and to like
Also,
bring a smile to someone's
what
face.
a bullshit thing to say.
That's what I said too.
That's also not true.
Thank you.
Also, who cares?
That's exactly what I was saying. I was like, there's no part of me, like I do that so much for fun that like when I put a video out, do you feel like this too? Like you do something you're so proud of that you're like, there's no part of me that really cares if this like
does well.
Yeah. It's just like,
that's my goal every time I make a video.
Yes.
Is to say like to myself, like, do I think this is funny?
Yeah.
Do I want to say this? Do I feel really good sharing this?
Yeah. And
then you can disconnect from the results.
Completely. And that is hard to find, like, for the most part. Like, it's not, like, if you're, like, in the routine of, like, doing that, then good for you. But, like, that's hard to do a lot of the time. And
yeah, I mean, it's a practice, I would say.
Yeah.
It's
and,
something
like,
that I have to keep an eye on.
I feel that feeling when I put out a YouTube video. Like some of like the sketches I do, I'll feel like that. But like for the most part, the rest of the stuff that I do, like I don't have a good feeling afterwards. I'm just like, oh, like this is just like this is just like keeping someone else on their phone for like a long time. Like I'm doing to them what I hate that's being done to me, which is just like being in phone land and like rotting away. But I've started telling myself this, like when I'm scrolling, I'm like, okay, literally saying out loud, like, there's nothing in there for you, get out of there. And so that's like helped me a lot, like get out of the phone. But I don't know, I'm just always trying to like make something that I am proud of and like proud to share. And somehow on God's green earth, it's kept me like afloat for long enough. So I don't know like what that gets to turn into as time goes on, as like people's like interaction online, like their people's interests online change and like their habits change. I don't know like what that forms into, because I feel like people will, I don't know how I feel about like what the future of the internet is. Like if people are going to turn their backs to like short form and like turn more to long form, I hope it goes that way, because like that's what I love doing. But yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about like the phone? Do you feel like the phone is evil, or like you enjoy the phone?
Well, the phone's evil because my brain sucks too.
Oh, it doesn't.
No, but you have to like fight the, like I get sucked into like the bad content, and sometimes I have to remind myself like, no, scroll past that stuff. So you get like the high quality stuff.
Yeah.
And like the jokes and the funny and the babies burping and whatever. Like that's what I want, you know, instead of like your boyfriend doesn't fucking love you and like this is why he cheated. And I'm like, why am I watching this? So no, I have to. But then there's every once in a while I'm like scrolling and I'm like, the internet is so fucking good right now.
Yeah, there are times.
It's so cool what is on the internet.
Yeah.
And I really think it's such an amazing way to talk and share information and get a pulse on like how people actually feel about something. Because I think, especially now, I mean, of course, I would never advocate for turning to the TikTok.net for the news, but it is genuinely like such a nice balance to like sometimes like even traditional mainstream media where you're like, it seems like, oh, this is how it is.
Yeah.
And then you hear people talk about it or you see a video of what's actually happening and you're like, well, that's not all it is.
Yeah.
You know?
I completely agree.
So I think there is a lot of value in like a decentralized internet, but it's, you know, it doesn't, the decentralization comes with pros and cons.
Yeah, completely. I do look to TikTok a lot of the time for like a very hyper niche like perspective on something that I'm like, okay, I can get behind that. And like that's truly like what broke my that's crazy. Like what made me so sad about like in January when TikTok was like being shut down by the government and that was like a big thing for me. I was like, oh, this is such a loss of community and like humanity in a way. But then I was like, okay.
And it is a hub of culture.
I completely agree.
In an interesting way where it's like actively our language moves so much faster.
Yeah, we know Chungus now.
Chungus is a huge part of my day.
It is.
I don't know about you.
It's a huge part of my Chungus life.
I also get all of my updates on the new words from you.
Thank you. Like, I have no new ones for you right now,
really?
Actually, I learned, oh my God, what is it called? Oh, I forgot what it was. It'll come back to me. But there was a term I was going to teach you. It's like the name for like this dance move, you know that, where it's like the point.
See, I don't even see that stuff.
All right.
That's crazy.
Okay.
This is why I need you, because otherwise I'm lost.
I don't remember the name of it. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
But I also learned that people are starting to call their ice, this also just might be from one person, but I was like, I'm going to start doing that. People are calling their iced coffees now smoothies. And I thought that was really funny. They're like, my iced smoothie from Dunkin'. Like, that's crazy. It's fully just an iced coffee. I was like, oh, making my morning smoothie. Like, it's just my coffee. It's just like coffee. I'm crazy.
You're so sick of that.
No, I'm really fucked up. It's actually crazy. Like, the phone is in there. But, so you think the phone is not evil then? Or you're on like
I think the phone is as evil as we are evil. And I think the phone is as dumb or smart as we are smart or dumb. And I think if we stay vigilant and we use it to our advantage and as a tool and don't let these big companies dictate what we think, which as it stands, the platform allows for a lot of variety of thought.
Yeah.
I do believe that.
Yeah.
And if you don't get sucked into the trap of being in an echo chamber and you challenge yourself, I think that's your job.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I don't think it's anyone else's onus like to make you believe something or to not. Like it's got to be within yourself to like to decipher like, okay, what's good and what's bad.
Right.
But
and we have to be really diligent consumers of everything now.
Very true. I feel that. That's why like the phone is, it's like it's so uninteresting to me at times because I feel like what I'm seeing, I'm just like, this is like not making me a better person. But I do think it's also helpful to see the stuff that is bad to kind of like know, not like what you're up against, but just to like know what other people are thinking. I think that's really important too. I love that perspective of TikTok where it's just like, I think that's just important in general in this life is to like understand like not like your enemy but like just the opposing side to you, like get into their brain, consume their media for a little bit and like see what you think of it. Like
right,
if I start watching like red pill YouTubers, y'all know why. Y'all know it's because I'm trying to just empathize and soften my heart for them and understand their fucked up minds.
Next time I see you, you're a full-blown incel.
Oh, for sure.
I'm like, oh God.
Well, who is the biggest, I was gonna say, who's the biggest female incel that you know?
Well, that's the femcel. Do you mean like
or femcel? Yes,
like it's got to be like a full femcel. Probably me, dude. Like I'm like.
That's my girl.
No, I feel like sometimes I'm like, I'm being so mean to men, but men are so mean to me.
Yeah.
Okay?
They're mean.
Like I have great men in my life, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
And
your dad.
And my dad.
Sweet angel
you met my dad. Yeah, you love my dad. My dad's an incredible guy.
We have Max, who we also love so much.
So good.
There's actually so many men to love in this world.
There are a lot of men to love in this world. I have a friend, Scott. Great guy.
Oh, shout out.
Shout out to Scott.
Scott,
but
I wish
also,
you were here.
I was thinking about this the other day. Women in my life have disappointed me, surely.
Yeah.
They've, like things happen in like friendships and stuff and whatever. and like even in family, whatever. Men have uniquely tried to break me like a horse. And so it is ultimately different. It's just sort of a different ball game.
My little secretariat.
Yeah. Because it's like women are like, will be bitchy or mean or like sometimes like, I don't know, like I had a falling out with some friends in college, right? Because like, you know, whatever. That wasn't a big blowout or anything, but just, you know, we were different and then we drifted apart and that was sad and whatever.
Yeah.
But the way the boys do it is because they externalize everything.
Completely. And also with women, like no matter how evil or what the wrongdoing is, like no matter what it is, there's always a part of me that's like, I could have done that. Like I empathize with you in this way. Like
yes.
And
my
brain does that too.
And they have an understanding, I think, of what they've done as well.
Completely.
Like when they've done something wrong.
Yeah.
Like in my experience of what those women have done. And equally like what I've done wrong in my life.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not under any like misconception that I haven't done anything wrong in my life.
That's a big thing. Men just like some men do not have that ability to register that like, oh, I've done something really wrong, which is why they continue to unfortunately break us like horses.
Yeah, and they're like, it must be you.
Yeah, and you're like, is it? And then you're like, no, but there's always a part of you
that thinks it is. Like, every single time I'm like, yeah, but it's probably me though too.
Yeah, it's like I could have been nicer to him.
Literally,
I could have like not been so mean about his mom.
Genuinely, every single time like a guy is mean to me, I'm like, but I should probably apologize, right?
Yeah, well, because it's because I don't want to like I don't want to like live with this like that's like almost like me playing into the evilness of it. I'm like, if I apologize, then I'm not the bad guy. But if you don't apologize, like if I've apologized, I've done what's right.
Right. I did my thing.
I took the high road.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how genuine it was, but like, I'm better than you because I apologized.
Right. I'm doing this new thing now where I don't back down.
That's big.
Yeah,
that's really big.
I'll let you know if it works. I might end up like being burned at the stake in like 10 minutes. I don't really know.
I might end up backing down. I don't know.
Well, right, that too. No, a guy friend of mine did something really shitty to me last week, and yeah,
we're gonna kill him,
and I said, hey, you're doing something really wrong.
Good.
I was like, I wasn't like, no, it's okay, and I get where you're coming. I was like, I understand why you're doing this. I understand where you're coming from, but I totally disagree, and I think you're behaving really badly.
That's amazing because confrontation is so hard to do. That's a really big thing to master. Was it received well? Do you want to talk about it?
Well, I did it because I knew that what he had done was bad enough that it would damage our relationship anyway. So I was like, I'm not gonna. There's nothing for me to protect.
Yeah, that's true.
So it was kind of maybe a different. But then with like guy stuff with like dating, I'm starting to do this thing where I just am like, if I feel weird about something, I just call them.
That's really scary to me.
Yeah. A lot of girls are like, just let it go. Like my friend Fia, she's always just like, just let it go. Like let the whole situation. I'm like, no. I'm going to call him.
Good on you. Instigate it. Like suss it out.
Yeah. And then it's like, all right. And sometimes you don't need to. Sometimes you know and just trust that you know. But like, sometimes I'm like, yeah, but I'd rather just talk about it. So I'm going to do it the way that I want to do it.
Yeah, that's true. Because it's like doing it on your ground gives you maybe not so much more confidence, but like, you know, it's nice to do it when the impulse and when the urge like is there to do it, when the timing feels right for you. I could learn a thing or two from that. I think confrontation is like, or even just a phone call is like scary. My worst nightmare. Yeah. And especially like confrontation, like it is tough to feel like when is the right time to do this? Like if it's going to be like this is going to severely like damage our relationship. Like how long should I let it go till like I then do that? Like till I press the like destroy the relationship button.
Well, hopefully that's not the scenario you're in.
Right. Well, not like sorry. I guess I mean like I think like with my parents or like my dad is like a figure or somebody that I just like am constantly like, should I confront you about this or should I just like let that go?
Right.
And that is like a very like sensitive relationship. So it's like confrontation could lead to like you know, a big divide in your relationship, or it can lead to like a better understanding of each other. And it just like depends on how the other person receives it. But like I bet for you, do you like it feels better on your end to say something than to not, like if you think it's worth it?
Yeah, but also I think there is, I mean, to the point, like with family stuff, sometimes too, it's like, or with someone that you know really well like that, it's sometimes you just know their limitations.
Yeah.
And there
true.
is that where you're just like, I think you can make a judgment call where you're like, yeah, I could say something, it's not going to help anyone.
Yeah.
And it's not going to change the situation. And I think you can weigh that up too,
Yeah.
where you're like, say something and then they know, but they can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Or don't say something, same result.
Were you like that as a kid? Like, were you a
Confrontational?
confrontational kid?
I think so.
Were you like somebody fucked with you on the playground? You're like saying something about it?
I think so. I'm trying to think of an example. I was like pretty heavily bullied like in when I was 9.
That was my next question.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask how like growing up went, like if you felt like you were confronting like bullies as a kid, or like you're either the bully or the bullied. He lied, she believed. Bullied. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about?
Realize.
The vein of there's something there with bully and bullied. Cause like that was me. Like as a kid, like yeah, probably same age, like learned like, okay, you either have to like stand up to these people or it's just gonna keep happening to you.
Right. And did you stand up to them?
Girl, no.
Girl.
What do you mean? Stand up to them. I was 9. I was scared.
Oh my God.
They had a group called the Sassy Cats, and they wore t-shirts and like had their own language in the school.
Dude, the names of groups.
It was fucking crazy. The biggest thing I ever did.
Okay.
I was so proud of this. We were on a field trip one day, and like on the bus, they had their bags like in the seat right in front of me, and they like had this calendar for their club, like for the Sassy Cats Club, and it had like their meetings and everything on it. Meanwhile, they're 9. They had no meetings. They had nothing to discuss. But I stole that calendar out from their bag and I ripped it up into the floor of the bus, and then I moved seats so they never knew it was me, and they were so mad about that. Like fully like told the teacher. The teacher was like, "You need to fess up now. Whoever did this, whoever ripped up their calendar." I never said a thing till today.
Wait, that's awesome.
It felt really good. So I wouldn't like
that's
stand
not confrontation,
up to them.
that's passive aggression. That's
Whatever.
Like that is girl math for sure.
For sure. I learned at a very young age.
No, that's how girls fight. They just do something like super sneaky, super like under the
and can
table.
I tell you, I felt really, really, really bad about it, and I almost told the
sure.
teacher it was me, but I couldn't do it. Like the
I think you made the right decision not saying something.
I think so too, because then I would have been punished, and that would have just given them like ammunition.
Right, and it's like they kind of deserved it. That was just like equilibrium in the like ecosystem.
For sure, absolutely. When you put it like that, couldn't agree more.
They were being assholes. You needed to even it out.
That was net neutrality.
That was net neutrality.
We defined it.
We got there. But you were bullied.
Yeah, a little bit. Couldn't you tell?
Well, because you're funny. I was like, something happened to you.
That's where it came from.
Why were you bullied, do you think?
I actually don't know. Like, I feel like I was like, I minded my own business and like wasn't funny then, and I was just kind of like short and weird, and I guess like I was like friends with the bullies' friends, and so I guess like that made them feel like they had an end to me because I was like on the fringes of their crowd, and so they were just like.
So you were, yeah.
But I just like would love to like scan the brain of like a middle school or like an elementary school girl bully. Like, what is firing off in there that is making you literally evil?
But she was also the coolest girl there.
Yeah, she was cool as fuck. She did
was
have
top
like
of the food chain.
She had a cheetah print backpack, and I was like,
oh my God.
I didn't even know what cunty meant back then, but I was like, she's cunty.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. What were your bullies like?
Well, in 4th grade, I was in a class with mostly boys. They messed up the school. They were like, let's try this experimental thing where we have a bunch of 4th graders and it's mostly boys and then like 8 girls.
This is like simulating like
the Lord of the Flies.
It's ready.
It was Lord of the Flies.
I was literally about to say like they're simulating them to like go to war, and like there's only like a few women like who have been shipped out to their like compound to like they gotta fight for them.
It was
that's really beautiful,
horrifying, and
scary. Sorry.
I cried every day for a year, that whole school year. I would cry.
Didn't learn a thing.
Yeah, didn't. No, I was like a real goody two shoes, still am. Type A crazy person, and I was the girl that was like, you forgot to collect the homework. Like I was a bad kid. I would
have bullied you.
You should have. No. Genuinely, like the fact that I was bullied in 4th grade, as horrible as it was, saved my life because I would never have been chill.
There you go.
It made me chill. It like beat me like a horse into submission to be chill.
Yeah.
Which
I can tell.
But that was wow. This is actually my relationship with men. This was the start of it, wasn't it?
Yeah,
in some ways. So I can feel it.
It started in the womb, actually. Someone was
Yeah.
really mean to your mom, but it wasn't your dad.
It wasn't my dad because my dad's really nice.
Your dad's perfection.
But no, they made up this game called the Y disease, where if you touch stop. If you touched me, you had to touch something yellow, or else you had the Y disease. And it got to the point where people were running away from me on the on the playground, except for this one group of girls that I eventually, they were like they saved me. I hung out with them. They were like kind of the losers, and they would play rats on the playground, but they didn't run away from me. And I say that with love. My friend Julia, who might have watched this, who I'm still friends with, she was the leader of that group, but she knows that they were losers.
Yeah. Well, you were like fine associating with the losers. Losers were cooler anyway.
No, it wasn't good, and I didn't like it, and I didn't have a lot in common with them because I didn't really want to play rats, but yeah, and then I didn't really have a choice, and then years later, senior year of high school, I was cool again, and I would have parties in my basement.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Isn't that awesome?
That's really cool to say that.
Yeah, pretty sick.
Say it again.
And then like boys would come and kiss me.
I bet you played 7 Minutes in Heaven, literally like living my dream, like as a cool high schooler.
It was fun. Also, when I was a junior, and then like sometimes the senior boys would come and
and do what?
Finger me on the dance floor. No one did that. No one did that.
It was
I was a late bloomer, but I would kiss people and be like, wow.
That's really fun. I never got to experience that, and I like regret that every
really?
single day.
You didn't kiss in high school?
No. Oh my god, my parents were so strict on me. Like
you didn't kiss anyone in high school? I
kissed my boyfriend in high school, who I literally had to like beg my parents to allow me to like date a guy. That truly like I did like that I could have learned so much at a young age, but no, I had to like wait later in life to like learn how to do anything. Cause I also like grew up Christian, and so that was just like, you don't talk to boys, you don't look at them.
Do you think that was better or worse for you?
I don't know. I feel like I would have like had more fun. I actually, if I were to have like kind of like been to parties as a kid or like rebelled, like under the guise that my parents are still like these strict people, I think that would have created way more anxiety for me as a kid, because like I would have just been petrified, like if they found out, or like sneaking around. Like even the few times I ever like hid things from my parents, it was literally like I was sick to my stomach with anxiety about it.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been worth the feeling of that, like to be a bad kid. But like, oh, do I wish I just like in another life, I'm like, my parents don't give a fuck about me. They're out of the house all the time. I'm throwing parties in my basement. I'm kissing boys. We're getting fingered.
We're getting fingered on the dance floor.
On the dance floor, yes. I like wasn't allowed to go to dances. Like they would play like rap music, and my parents were like, you can't go. They're playing Flo Rida. You can't go.
Oh, so no wonder you were bullied. And
no wonder
you're
right.
Wait,
I forgot about like the big like, yeah.
Wait, this is all coming together because now it's like, of course you're like obsessed with like internet vernacular and like staying current on stuff.
Yeah.
Because you never had that ability.
I didn't actually. Like no, it was not allowed. Like the phone was not allowed. Like I had a DS. I actually read like sexy One Direction fan fiction on my DS.
Your DS?
Yeah, girl. That's where I got. That's like the culture I learned about. Like I learned about the world through the grip on my DSi, like, that I would like chew on the stylus. The microplastics are still in my teeth. But it worked out because I'm cool now, aren't I?
Yeah, you're sick as hell.
Go.
You're so
now
cool.
I teach you about Chungus.
You teach me about Chungus. You go to the farmer's market. You climb into the depths of the world.
And that's it.
Yeah. Wait, so, okay.
That's why you were bullied is crazy.
Wait, I feel like I want to keep talking to you, but we're like,
how long have we gone
for? So long. What are we at right now? Oh. Yeah, I know, and we can't like, okay.
Okay, gorgeous. The time flew by. I love you so
much.
This is what happens when you have a female friendship.
No, I know. Are you feeling this?
No, I felt it before it even happened.
This is everything. I feel like, okay, no, it's so cool to hear you just like talk in general, because you're so smart. And so beautiful.
Girl. Ugh, I love female friendships.
Yeah. Well, it's cool because you can do makeup, but you can also climb into a cave.
Women can do a lot of things, guys. We can also go to space and write pop songs and date Justin Trudeau, too. Like, we can do everything.
And I would love that arc one day.
We should go to space.
And
brand
then
trip to space.
only
Who's
if-
gonna do the first brand trip to
Trip to
space?
space. Tart. Everybody gets an Hermes, like whatever
do.
the love bracelet,
Yeah.
and then Tart trip to space.
Oh my god, you're so right. And then they like come back and they have like Starface pimple patches. And they're
Yeah,
like,
well, you have to go up with your pimple patches on.
That's like the whole campaign is like they're in the stars.
Are
We
we
need to
doing
write
this?
them. I'm like, actually, that'd be a really fun, like,
Super
parody
funny
video.
sketch, yeah.
Actually, like, if they wanted to like pay me to like do a brand deal for them, I would
Listen,
like.
Feels like we're gonna do that.
And nobody better take that fucking idea. You hear
Hey,
me right now?
hey,
You little
no.
you little
Get your
micro
paws off.
influencers. Just get your paws off.
Copy it after it's out, like
Like a real man.
a real internet creator
Yeah.
with millions and millions of followers.
More than me.
with-
With more followers than I do.
Whoever has more followers than me.
I can't wait to see how you take my idea and you make it funnier and better and more successful.
And it blows up even bigger. Yeah, no, but it's cool. You're cool.
So are you. Thank you.
Thanks. Okay. What's your most embarrassing moment?
I have two. And I was going to see if
Love.
you wanted to pick. One is about the Jonas Brothers, and
Oh
then
my
one
God.
is about like my first ever period.
You got to tell them both just really fast.
Really? You mean
Yeah,
it?
you're not going to be able to just tell me two like scintillating premises and not tell me
Say
what
that
they
word
are.
again?
Scintillating.
Give me the definition of that.
Like your I don't know, your attention is peaked. It's like
I love that.
it's not like seductive, but
Scintillating.
it's like
No, the word conveys the emotion very well.
Scintillating.
Scintillating.
yeah, it's tantalizing, sort of similar.
Yeah. Oh, a word I would use to describe
Maybe
you.
tantalizing is probably like even more accurate as a word for what you just said.
But what a fun way to put it. What is
Yeah,
it?
Scintillating. I think it's scintillating is more
Scintillating?
sexual in undertone, I think.
I feel like that goes for both
And I want to
these.
fuck your embarrassing stories. So
Thank you.
anyway, keep
Okay, so
going.
my first ever period, I didn't know what it was because, of course, I grew up very religious. I had the American Girl doll book that like told you about your body, and my mom cut out the period section.
Shut
So
up.
I like had
Which, by the way, that
learned-
book raised us.
Yeah, it did. The majority of that book raised me.
Yeah,
I will say.
the boob page.
I looked at it so many
Every
times.
single day, I would look at it. I would just be like, just checking in on this.
No, it would open itself to the boob page.
yeah,
Mom.
and when my friends would come over, we would look at the boob
You
page.
can look at the boob page, and they were like, they were fine. Like they weren't big, but like,
we were just fascinated by it.
yeah, because I was like, what is that?
What is that? And like, is that going to happen to me? And I
Wait,
want it
didn't
to.
they have like a pubes page too?
I think they had a pubes page, but that wasn't as fun as the boob page.
Yeah, no,
it was
wasn't.
just for the viewers at home, if you haven't seen it, which I'm sure you have.
Sure.
Because again, the book that raised us as a
Yeah.
culture and a nation.
Yeah.
But it was illustrations of, this is for you, Chris. It was illustrations of women, like girls developing their boobs developing.
Yeah.
Why is that for me?
It just because
So
you
you
didn't
know, you wouldn't
'Cause
ever
you wouldn't
know.
have looked at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
not in like a gross way, just in like
Yeah.
a
Like women
you've never seen
aren't
that as a kid.
born with a rack on them.
What?
We don't come out like that.
No,
Hey,
we don't.
No
Gross.
factory racks?
No.
Come on.
Factory racks.
Why didn't I come up with that?
That's good.
That's good.
Damn, he came in with
I know.
that. You, oh my god,
his
Chris,
microphone
we
off.
underestimated you.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So
Okay.
then, yeah. So it's like it shows the different. There were like 3 or 4 phases of
Yeah.
it. Maybe even 5. But it was like the beginning, the middle, and the end.
I was only looking at the end one.
We obviously wanted to look at the end one. We were like,
Obviously
is that
wanted-
going to be me one day?
Yeah.
And it never was you because
And
of
it
your
was
pepper.
me because I literally have the
pepper.
pepper bra on as we speak.
There you
it
go.
worked. Okay, my
Maybe
first
one
ever.
day. Okay, keep
Yeah.
going. So period section
Um,
cut out.
Yeah, period section cut out. So I didn't really know like what happened. And I just learned like a few days before that if you were severely dehydrated that you would like diarrhea yourself. So I go to the bathroom. I'm like 14 and I look down and I'm like, oh my God, I've diarrheaed myself. Like I have to, like I'm so dehydrated. I was so scared I was gonna die. And I like didn't want to tell my mom. I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to go to the hospital. So I chug like 6 bottles of water and I make myself so sick that I throw up. And then I have to tell my mom, like, Mom, I threw up because I'm so dehydrated and I shit myself. She was like, you got your period. I was like, you shit yourself when you get your period. She was just like, no. And then she made me use a tampon the first time ever.
Whoa!
Sorry, that's also like crazy far.
That
with the
is
story.
crazy.
Yeah, so I was a tampon girl after that forever.
I used a tampon my first period, but I didn't get my first period till I was 15.
Really?
Crazy, right?
That's crazy.
Insane. I was
No
underweight.
wonder you were bullied.
No, I know. I was tiny. I was
Yeah.
so underweight. I was like, I'm so skinny.
No, I was like, you're big. It literally
Yeah,
couldn't even
it was
like
awesome.
breathe. They're so small.
I'm gonna get back to that. Anyway,
We're gonna get there.
we're gonna get there.
You
I'm
wanna
gonna
go
start
run
running again. Gonna hurt myself again.
Hey, it's okay. Someone's got to do it.
Okay, Jonas Brothers.
Oh, this one's really embarrassing. So this is like I just had moved to LA and I was like working in a content house, and for one of
Which
the
is
things,
a crazy part of your
that's a
lore,
whole
by the
other.
way.
I
Because how long were you in that?
for like 4 months, like not even a long time.
But still, insane.
Like-
That's a semester.
Yeah, that was a quarter of the year. Q1 was crazy. Q1 I met the Jonas Brothers. They'd like flown us out to Vegas from LA on this like tiny plane with like every influencer I'd ever seen in my life on the internet. That was like my first time doing anything with this house.
Oh my God.
And I was nervous as hell. So obviously I get really drunk, and Nick Jonas comes up to like the group of people that I'm talking with. Or no. I walk
Wait, this
up
is
to
on the plane? No, you're in
No,
Vegas
sorry.
now.
Yes, okay.
And you're what, 21?
We've deplaned and I'm 22.
Okay.
I was drinking a lot of tequila sodas and
Which is the girl beverage. Keep
I saw
going.
Emma Chamberlain drinking it. She was
And you're like,
drinking
"Well."
it with an orange peel and I was like, I have to have 6
Wait, that's a pro move. With an orange peel?
with an orange peel.
I might start doing that.
It's really kind of cool. And a lot of people are going to steal that
Because
drink
the
idea.
lime is just sometimes doesn't do it.
It doesn't do it. And it's just like I've had this a billion times before.
Yeah, and it's like, I want the orange peel.
Get the orange peel.
Okay.
And so I walk over to this like they're playing a show in Vegas, but like they're meeting this group of like 40 influencers beforehand to kind of like do some content. And so the room is basically emptied out at this point. And it's like me and my friend, 2 of the Jonas Brothers, and then like 4 other people. And they're standing in a circle. And I walk over to this circle, and this girl who is like crying her eyes out had just given Nick Jonas a tie that she made when she was like 6 years old, and she was like a super fan. She was like, it's just so amazing to like meet you now and be able to like give this to you. I wore this to your concert when I was a kid.
Okay.
And
Weird of her. Okay, keep going.
thank you. That's why I said what I proceeded to say. No,
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
no.
It wasn't weird of her. I'm
Okay.
like
That's nice, but
that's
it's
really
also
sweet.
like a lot, but okay.
Yeah, she's like crying her eyes
I
out.
guess when you like grow up with, if you do love someone like that from
Yeah.
that young of an age, and then you meet, yeah, okay.
But still, time and place. And he's like holding this tie in his hands, and I walk over, and this is like on video, and I'm like, yeah, but where would you even wear that shit? And I didn't realize what had happened. I thought it was just like some tie that he had on, and I was just like, where would you even wear that shit? Because I guess part of me was like,
Wait, how did
would you wear it tonight? Like I wanted to like ask him, like, then wear it tonight. Like I bet you won't. But I just walk over, and the video is literally just me saying like, yeah, but where would you wear that? Like, and that's so mean. Literally, she's sitting there crying, and I was like, that is not. I was like, that didn't happen. Like the next morning, I woke up most hungover I've ever been in my entire life. And I was like, that didn't happen. And my friend Lars was like, it's literally on this video of you saying that to him. And she, like, I don't think she heard me, but that was truly just the most embarrassing moment of my life where I was like, Nick Jonas thinks I'm a bitch now. He thinks I'm
Yeah.
actually mean and evil in the heart. And it took me a long time to get over that.
Sure.
How
How did he react when you said that?
he just kind of was like PR trained and gave me a little like, but I was like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have
Oh
said
my
that.
God.
And I feel like since then, like since literally that was like 2023, I have never drank the same. I've always
That was your rock
that
bottom.
really was like there was like a before and after that
Yeah.
day. I felt so bad saying
would
that.
feel
I was
bad, I get
so
that.
embarrassed of that. And now I love to tell it on podcasts.
See?
It's a really big
And now we
moment for
can
me.
let it go.
Actually, I won't.
Okay. Well, you learned.
It
learned
literally
and
like
you
I
grew.
physically like seize up on the inside thinking about that memory because it was just like so mean to say that.
Yeah.
Is that mean, chat?
Chat.
Chat, have you guys said something mean or be honest and make me feel better about
Okay.
myself?
There is something real that happens sometimes where you say something really mean
Yeah, okay,
by
actually.
accident.
Maybe I did mean it though.
You know what I said the other night to a guy?
What? That's like, but if it's to a guy, like,
No, wait, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
So he was looking at me at this party, and I was like, hey, like, you know, because if you're like staring at me, like, I'll just go up and introduce myself. Like, I don't really care. It was like a closed party, so I was like, you know,
Yeah.
who are you? Like, we probably know people in common, whatever.
Yeah.
We start talking. He ends up being sort of like a +1 of a +1 sort of situation. So he actually really didn't know anyone that I knew. And I was like, oh, okay. And then we're like talking, whatever. He's like, I'm a chef, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then And then he makes a joke about, well, I cheat on my wife.
Oh.
And I go, what? And I look and I'm like, oh, he's actually married. And then he says, like, I was like, where's your wife right now? And he was like, and he has a kid. He was like, she's home with the kid, with my daughter. I know. And then he goes, and I was like, why isn't she? Why don't you both come out? And he was like, well, it's just like, when you have kids in New York, it's like a $500 night, blah, blah, blah. And then I just go, your life sucks.
Oh my God.
And then I went, I'm going to go get another drink. And I walked away. And then he goes, that was really mean. Like he said, and I go, okay.
That was really true.
And I walked, because if you're going to cheat on your wife, your life sucks.
Your life sucks.
But
you actually hate yourself.
Then I walked to the bar, and I saw him, and he sort of followed. He didn't follow me, but like 5 minutes go by, and I'm like still trying to wait and get a drink. And it was an open bar, but then the open bar closed, and so I was like, oh, can I have a drink? And they're like, well, the open bar is closed. And I was like, ugh, do I really want to buy a drink right now? Like, or am I fine?
Yeah.
And then he comes up behind me, and I go, oh, he goes, oh, it's you again. And I go, hey, sorry, that was really mean.
You apologize?
I was like, that was really mean. And then he goes, yeah, no, it's okay. I know you're joking. You're a comedian. And I go, okay. I was like, yeah, I'm joking. And
totally said it.
And then he goes, so can I buy you a drink?
Oh my God, what a perfect story. And I
let him.
And it was a tequila soda.
And it
with
was
orange. And then he cheated on his wife with me. No, I'm joking.
No, I did not. And then I just, I split it with one of my friends at the party, and that was that.
That's so funny you told him that his life sucks. Like, that is a perfect, like response to what he told you.
That's where he was sort of complaining about, like, his, just, like, it's so expensive with a kid and, like, blah, blah. I'm like, why are you at this party? Go home.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that you have to, like, put yourself in a hole when you have a kid.
Yeah.
But
I am.
But are you doing the right thing?
Right. Like, let's think about how we opened this conversation.
Yeah,
you cheat on your wife.
Yeah, which I'm like, was that a joke? Because
yeah,
I don't know anymore.
And also, like, if that's something that you guys agree upon, like, include that into the context.
Also, that's not cheating.
Exactly. So we don't really know his true motive. All I know is that you gave the perfect response to that. And then you got to walk away, like, guilt-free and with a drink because you apologized.
Because I apologized.
Yeah.
See, that's where the apology holds a lot of weight.
Let's find his wife.
I can't wait to find his wife. He was hot.
Oh,
I know.
That's
they
a
always
bummer.
are. They have to be hot to cheat.
No, I don't know.
That's actually so true. They do not have to be hot to cheat.
They actually can be chopped and cheat.
You can be chopped unk and cheat. He was unchopped unk.
Okay, good for him.
Yeah.
He was actually not even unk. He was dad. Like, he had a kid.
Full dad.
That's crazy. Like, actually, if you're at a bar... No, this is the part of me that's like, I have to combat these feelings. I'm like, if you have a kid, why are you at a house party? It's like, okay, I don't want to lose my identity into motherhood. Like,
I know.
I hope
and we're
going to
be eating our words when we have kids, and we're like... And we're out, and then some fucker like who's like in their 20s is just like, yeah, you really shouldn't be here. You have a kid. It's like, can I live my life?
Go buy me a tequila soda.
I'm like, I haven't done this in a year, actually.
What do you want me to like?
Let me
bring
live.
my kid. I would.
You want me to what?
Bring my kid.
Yeah, I'll bring the kid
to the bar.
To the bar, obviously.
Yeah,
obviously.
I was at a concert 2 days ago, and there like somebody walked in with a baby, and I was like, that's just kind of crazy to like bring your baby to a concert. But I was like, I would actually. Fuck it. Why would I not?
You wouldn't.
No.
You would.
This was like a sit down type concert though, so I don't know.
Oh,
she was standing though, and I felt bad. Like, when someone's like you see a pregnant woman or something, you're like, you need to be sitting. Like, I feel really bad that I'm sitting right now, but not bad enough to give you my seat because I'm a girl. There should be a man volunteering his seat, and that's all I'll say on that.
Yep.
Happened to me on the train actually today too. There was a pregnant woman. She was standing up, and I was like.
You didn't get
I did get here first.
That's.
I was also reading a book, so like I'm not gonna read and
it's
stand.
so hard to stand.
You
and
kidding
read.
me?
I do that though. I'll stand and read.
Okay, pregnant women love being in your company then.
I know I will always give them the seat.
I should. Okay, damn.
Sorry.
Whatever. New embarrassing moment just dropped.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh my God. Now everyone thinks you're a bad person.
I'm mean to Nick Jonas. I hate women. I think boyfriends aren't Republican. And I hate
And I actually
pregnant
have a really
women.
hot boyfriend who's great and nice to me.
Yeah, and we go to Europe all the time.
So in conclusion,
And I don't have a job, so
You're a bitch.
in conclusion,
Well,
hey.
Listen, what's coming up for you? What are you looking forward to?
Going to Canada. I'm actually
Right.
really excited to go to
That's
Canada.
gonna be fun.
Yeah. And then I also signed up. Well, I haven't signed up because it's like $3,000 to go do it. But I am signing up for a surf camp in Portugal next summer, which I'm really excited for. You should come if you want to blow a bag like that. But
I don't like surfing.
I don't know if I like surfing yet or not.
Oh my God.
I have to go to camp to find out.
That's really cool.
But I saw that today and I was like,
I've been dying to go to Portugal. I feel like every time I try to go, something happens and it's thwarted.
oh,
I've like actually booked a trip to Portugal and didn't go.
I'm manifesting Portugal. Did you get like the refund for Portugal?
Yeah, kind of. I was supposed to go with my cousin and then he got COVID.
That's fake. He didn't get COVID. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm like, was he vaccinated? I'm also anti-vax, guys.
He
I'm
tested
not.
positive like that day.
Oh,
And it was it was right when like COVID was still like,
yeah.
you know,
So why were you leaving the country then?
it was post-vaccine.
I know. No, I'm sorry. I hope that
God.
you get to go to Portugal soon, and I'm glad. Did your cousin? Did he recover?
Yes, he's fine.
Amazing.
Yeah, he made a full recovery.
So you guys need to go back to Portugal on his dime.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the only right way. You can
That's
come to
all right.
surf camp with me.
Don't tell
Oh,
me.
you don't like surfing though?
No, but I'll join you after.
Okay, yeah. We go to the
Or I'll do
après.
my own thing.
Après
I'll
surf?
après surf with you.
That's
I'll
gotta
wear
exist.
a cunty little jacket and
Yep.
I'll après.
Our $300 cunty little
Yeah.
Aritzia.
I'll wear like I'll wear like a like a suit, one of those like the long sleeve bikini top. That's
Yeah.
that's the equivalent. The one that goes to here.
Yeah,
Long
yeah.
sleeve.
You're bad as hell if you can pull that off.
Yeah.
That's like tankini, like on 10.
Plus.
Yeah.
I could never.
Honestly, actually sounds really exciting. Like I would love to wear that because can I tell you, I hate being in a bikini so much.
Really?
It's vulnerable. I just don't shave well enough for it either. But the problem is I care. And I
Shave
should
where?
just relinquish the care.
Question.
Everywhere.
Where are you shaving?
My entire body for the One Direction concert.
You're like, I have this weird thing where I'm just hairy here.
I'm like, I like have a lot of belly button hair. No, I just they're just like bits and bobs. I also feel really uncomfortable in bikinis around like any parental figure. Like
I know.
all like going to the lake with like my parents,
Oh my God.
friends, like I'd
Why
rather
am I wearing a
die.
bikini? Why am I cheeked up at the pool?
Literally.
with my parents and their friends. Yeah.
I need to be in the long sleeve, like cut off,
yeah.
like
Give me the burkini.
bikini.
I don't need no, but it is so funny like trying to buy a bathing suit as a woman because they're all so scanty.
So
And you're just
scanty.
like, okay, I'm literally going to the 4th of July barbecue with my dad. Like,
Yeah.
why do I need to be wearing a thong?
Why is my Target ass bathing suit a thong right
Literally.
now? With the ties on the side, with the pads that can like shrink. or
Oh
grow.
my God, yeah. I
Ugh.
hate that shit.
I hate it too, but I will wear it.
I always wear it.
Yeah.
I only own
I wore it to your
bikinis.
house, probably.
You wore the one piece to my
Oh, I
house.
did
I
wear
remember
one.
because I thought, that's a classy move. And I was like, I need to get a one piece. Like, I don't have one.
Can I be honest? That was the only one piece I like. I bought that when I was like 18. Every time I
Great.
go anywhere, I'm wearing
great.
my one piece. So, yeah, I'll send you the link, girl. And that's
need
why I
that shit.
influence.
Anyway,
Anyway, love you,
this
girl.
has been the best.
Mwah.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for being the funniest person literally alive
No, you
and having the fattest ass on planet Earth.
dog. You're trying to get like me.
If you want to see Yvette's thangin', click that link in her bio. I know I'm gonna do it. Right after I read that American Girl doll book again. Man, it feels good to be a femcel.
All right, guys. See you next
Okay.
time.
Bye.
Bye.